Is Wolfenstein Young Blood looking really that bad? No, hell no, but for some reason the trailer is being kinda bombarded with thousands of dislikes, so let's talk about that for a second. This is going to be my first time talking about Wolfenstein in this channel, so if you wanted to succeed, leave a huge, humongous like in this video, and tell me down in the comments section if you think that the current Blazkowicz is related somehow to the Doomslayer. I want to know your opinion on that one. Whoa. Goal is for 1500 likes. Thank you very much, enjoy the video. So, for some apparent reason, the new Wolfenstein Young Blood trailer is getting tons of dislikes. Bueno, no no in the sense that the like to dislike ratio is ginormous, but that probably 30% of the viewers have disliked the trailer. And that seems somewhat weird to me, because further analyzing the trailer and gameplay we are shown, I can see some things that might disappoint people a little bit. For example, this new game uses apparently the same guns that players used in Wolfenstein the New Colossus. That's what we have been shown so far. Obviously enough, there is no improvement on the graphics. The game will run in the same didnt 666 engine, the one that was used to make Doom 2016 and Wolfenstein 2 the New Colossus. So, if you were expecting some major improvements on the graphics, then I guess you will be heavily disappointed. I mean, Doom Eternal is running on the didnt 7 engine. Why can't Wolfenstein Young Blood be built on that engine as well? And I think the answer is simple. Young Blood is being developed by Machine Games and Arcane Studios, not by id Software, so maybe they do not have the right to use it. Who knows, probably. It's not like the graphics are ultra bad or anything, but when you buy a sequel to another game, you expect the graphics to at least have somewhat of an improvement. That's why people were so upset with Halo 3 ODST back in 2009. The game was pure gold, honestly, one of my favorites in the franchise, but it didn't innovate on the graphics, despite being 2 years since the last mainline Halo game, that is Halo 3. And here's the thing. Wolfenstein Young Blood, just like Halo 3 ODST, also serves as an expansion, a DLC, not as a new mainline title. The story takes place 19 years after Wolfenstein 2 the New Colossus. Yes, my Spartans, Blazkowicz is 69 years old. What have they done to my poor boy? And Young Blood serves as a prequel for Wolfenstein 3. So, I know what you might be thinking. If Young Blood is set before the events of Wolfenstein 3, then how is Blazkowicz going to be the main protagonist of the series? Is he going to become like Joseph Joestar and wander randomly like an odd man throughout the whole game? Or what? I think that would have been the case if William or Blazkowicz wasn't beheaded in the New Colossus. Remember, my people, that William got a change of body, and his new body is a mechanically enhanced German body. He pretty much became a Spartan, so it doesn't matter how old he is at this moment, his body is still on its prime pretty much. So no need to worry about my beautiful boy Blazkowicz. That dude is a Doomslayer's great grandfather pretty much. But anyways, with all of this female empowerment movement that has been going on recent years, players are always on guard when it comes to game devs becoming, in quotes, woke, and sometimes ruining long-running legendary franchises for the sake of being politically correct. But I think that's not the case here. Well, at least not right now. One of the few things that were kinda bad about the trailer was just how cringy some of the dialogue is in the game. Like, I know that these new protagonists, the twin daughters of William, that are twin sisters of Blazkowicz, are supposed to be straight up badass. I mean, they are the daughters of probably the most badass man on planet Earth. That man's blood runs through their veins, and he actually teached them and trained them when they were little kids. They pretty much state that on the trailer. Their whole character is about a woman that was born with the destiny of becoming a straight up badass, and that is A-okay. I'm all set for that, and I think that Jesse and Sophie look straight up badass with that DAAT Yakut, I don't know, the power suit they were using in Wolfenstein. Actually, little side note, we know the power suit was lost on the new Colossus, but apparently the US were able to find the pieces of the power suit, reverse engineer them, and mass produce it for the US Special Forces. So yeah, in Young Blood, the US is already fighting back against the German Empire, and they do have the technology to do it. Anyways, everything is good and all with the twin sisters, but their dialogue and how they portray themselves, it's just straight up cringy. Like, it doesn't even feel that we are seeing some 19-year-olds talking. I feel like, it feels like if I'm watching some 12-year-olds exchanging arguments about finding their lost papa.
You guys are weird.
Like, every single time they open their mouths, my ears tingle and I close my eyes because of the cringe. Actually, every time I see something cringy, whether being on an anime, whether being on an anime, manga, movie, real life or whatever, I cannot stand it. I straight up cannot stand the cringe. I either close my eyes and wait for the cringe moment to pass, or I straight up go away. And if you do not believe me, ask my girlfriend. She has seen it firsthand, and it always happens. Every time I see something cringy, I straight up wake up and go straight to the window, to the door, because I do not want to see the cringeness. Yes, I'm actually doing this video stranding up. And also one more thing, the fake outrage. I saw some comments that people were really upset that we were not going to play as William B.J. Blazkowicz. Wolfenstein has always been about playing as a really angry boy named B.J. Blazkowicz, and this is going to be the first time in the series that we do not play as him. Well, in terms of story, it does make sense. He had some twin babies, he trained them, the German Empire is still up and running, so it was obvious that he had to train them for the worst, and he went missing on Paris, a country still taken by the German Empire. So in terms of story, it does make sense, but if you go to the Wikipedia page of Wolfenstein Young Blood, you will see that all of the characters that are on the game are female, for the exception of the German soldiers. There are no male characters in this game, as far as we know, obviously only female. And probably the only male character will be B.J. Blazkowicz when we find him, probably at the end of the game or something. Do I have a problem with that? Absolutely not. I mean, the dialogue and how the sisters act is still cringy as hell and all, but the game looks to be so much fun. I like that Machine Games and obviously Bethesda and ZeniMax are treating this game as a DLC, as an expansion of the main story. The game is only $30. Okay, it's a pretty expensive DLC, but still, it's not priced like a AAA or a mainline title, $60 or something. A right price for a standalone title that offers new content, a new, probably large campaign, new characters, and a set for the game that will be Wolfenstein 3. The game also focuses heavily in co-op mode, so playing with a friend, oh my god, my screen turned black, so playing with a friend will really be interesting and fun. Probably you will be able to access different areas you can access if you're playing solo, and it will definitely change the flow of the game in a good way. I will probably buy the deluxe edition of the game that comes with the body pass. Pretty much, I am able to invite whoever I want to play with me, and they play for free. But I do not know if the body pass is a one-use only, play a certain amount of time, or that when I use it on a friend, he gets the complete game forever, like if I was buying 2 copies of Wolfenstein Young Blood at the same time, or that I can invite whoever I want the amount of times I want to. Who knows, honestly. I hope it's a second or third option, because the first would be really lame, to be honest. And there is also that old black parachute that looks really cool. Anyways, I am really excited for this game, and you should be as well. I will most likely do a playthrough of Wolfenstein Young Blood when it comes out the 26th of July. And speaking about July and the 26th of July, I am going to most likely, like 99.9% confirmed, going to be attending QuakeCon 2019 on that Garveston. It's near Dallas. I do not know how to name that city or whatever, but I'm going to be attending QuakeCon. So if some of you people are going to be attending QuakeCon, be sure to follow me on Twitter, because I'm going to be, I don't know, tweeting where I'm at, because I want to at least meet some of you Spartans. Like I do not think my channel is that big, but well, it's 30,000 people, so at least one of you is going to be attending to QuakeCon, and it's going to be really cool to see you. So if you're going to be attending QuakeCon 2019, please let me know. It's free, but apparently I'm going to be buying the UAC pass, that is the most expensive one. In QuakeCon 2018 it was $400. So yes, here in Mexico it's kinda bad how we live here. It's pretty expensive, and even more on my city. I live in Monterrey, Nuevo León, so it's pretty expensive. So I will probably begin streaming to fund that trip, because it's 4 days. The QuakeCon event, it's 4 days. I will be on Dallas 4 days. I need to pay for the hotel, and obviously it's going to be pretty expensive. So I will probably do a stream. Oh no, I will probably start streaming to fund that trip, and that will be an incentive so that I began streaming constantly, because I have always wanted to be a streamer. So yes, I want to be big on YouTube and on Twitch as well. So be sure to follow me on my Twitch channel. I have like almost 500 followers, who knows honestly, but yes. And if you're curious on what I'm going to be doing at QuakeCon 2019, I think it's pretty obvious, because we know that, okay, Wolfenstein Young Blood comes out the 26th of July, and Doom Eternal is going to come out after Wolfenstein, so it's obvious that they're going to show probably new gameplay about Doom Eternal on QuakeCon. Probably we're going to be able to play Doom Eternal at QuakeCon, and I want to record myself playing Doom Eternal. Maybe not upload it to YouTube, because I think if they do not want that to happen, then I will not do it. But I want to. First of all, it's going to be my first convention. Second of all, it's going to be outside Mexico, so it's going to be a pretty good experience. I've never went to Dallas, so it's going to be a good experience. But yes, I'm going to QuakeCon mainly for Doom Eternal, and I know that I can bet my laptop that they are going to be showing new gameplay of the game. New features, new demons, new weapons. I want to meet Molly Stratton and Hugo Martin and the developers of id Software. That's why I'm going to buy the most expensive pass, because it says that the most expensive pass gives you VIP seats and something like that. I think I will be able to meet them. It's what I want to do there. I want to meet the developers of Doom, mainly Maddie and Hugo Martin, because oh my god. But I'm fangirling already. I cannot even talk. Yes, I'm going mainly to QuakeCon 2019 for Doom Eternal to see all of the things about the game, and also because yes, I want to meet some of you people. If you are able to go, I think I need to hit the gym, because I'm actually kind of getting fat a little bit. So yes, I need to hit the gym. It's really bad. Talking about the state of YouTube right now, like we're kind of getting out the apocalypse too, but now with Article 13. As YouTubers kinda are getting scared, myself included. Not that much, because I do have a plan, but I think if we reach 50,000 subscribers, I'm gonna open a Patreon. Mainly because to support myself, so that I'm not that pressured about, oh my god, I'm doing poorly this month or whatever, but to also be able to do more creative videos, and for that I need equipment, camera, microphones, and more equipment, lenses, and whatever. I really do have some crazy and unique ideas for new videos, so I don't know. I do not know if I'm going to open the Patreon honestly, but it will be a really cool idea if you Spartans were able to support me in some way, so that I can do more creative videos and obviously give shoutouts to my supporters and everything. That's not set in stone, because I do not want to become those kinds of YouTubers that mainly support themselves with Patreon, because I think that's kinda like lame or something. Like YouTube is my main job, is the thing that I support myself. I live with my parents, but I only live with them because like I'm kinda independent when it comes to money. I do not ask money from my parents. All the things I do, my gasoline, my car, my everything, it's paid with YouTube and all the things I'm able to do. So yeah, I do not know why I'm telling this, but whatever. Ya ni siquiera puedo hablar inglés, así que vamos a callar. And so, okay, Spartans, please let me know what you think about this video. Leave a like if you did, and leave a dislike if you didn't. Honestly, I'm so excited for Wolfenstein Young Blood, and I'm going to cover this game if more news about this game come out in the near future. Probably the new Colossus have had a demo on Steam, so probably Young Blood is going to have a demo as well on Steam or on Xbox, PS4, whatever. So I'm going to be covering it as well. So if you like Doom, Rage, Wolfenstein, be sure to subscribe to this channel because I cover a lot of those games in this channel and it's pretty good, my Spartans. Do not forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and on Twitch. Join the Discord server because it's straight up badass and we will always have a good time there. And yes, my fellow Spartans. And so, okay, Spartans, that is all for today. If you guys like the video, slap a like on it. I will greatly appreciate it. I'll see you Spartans in my next video. Bye bye, take care, and I love you very, very much. Thank you for watching, Spartans. I really do appreciate it. Bye bye. Mwah. Oh, wait. I was standing up for 14 minutes straight. My back hurts so much. Ah.